WH question. WH questions are so called because, with the exception of the question word, how all the question words begin with the letters WH. Yes or no? There are two main types of questions: yes or no. Yes or no questions are those questions that accept yes or no as the answer. These questions do not take the question words when, what, where, and so on. Number 2, WH question. WH questions are questions starting with WH words, including what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. Question words are used to ask about specific qualities, times, places, people, and so on. WH English question words: who or whom, what, when, where, why, how, which, whose. Who and whom are used to obtain information about a person or people. For example, who's this? So the answer, she's my new roommate. Whom do we have to contact? So the answer, we have to contact the representative of that company. What is used to request information about somebody or something? For example, what happened to Peter? So the answer, a bad accident happened to him today. Number 3, when is used to obtain information about the time period in which an action occurs. For example, when will the train arrive? So the answer, the train will arrive in 30 minutes. Number 4, where is used to obtain information about the location of a person or thing. For example, where do you live? So the answer, I live in Washington, D.C. Number 5, why is used to obtain information about the reason something happens or the reason somebody does something. For example, why are you so late? So the answer, sorry teacher, I missed the bus. Number 6, how is used to obtain information about the why something happens or the manner or why somebody behaves or does something. For example, how do you feel? So the answer, I feel much better now. Number 7, which is used to obtain information in order to make a comparison between two or more similar things or people. For example, which shirt do you like? So the answer, I like the one with the big yellow star on it. Number 8, whose is used to obtain information about who something belongs to. For example, whose team is better? So the answer, Will's team is much better. In general, who ask for person. For example, who is that woman? Where, asking in or at what place or position. For example, where do you live? Where are my boots? When, asking about time, occasion, and moment. For example, when can I see you? When did you last see him? Why? Asking for a reason or explanation. For example, why were you late? Why was he late? What? What? Asking for a specific thing or object. For example, what's the matter? What time is it? How? How? Asking for a way or manner or form. For example, how does it work? How do you go to school? Which? Asking about choice. For example, which is better exercise, swimming or tennis? Which of the application has got the job? Capitalization. Capitalization rules. Capitalization is the writing of a word with the first letter as uppercase letter A, B, C, or D, and the rest of the word as lowercase letters. Capitalized names and other proper nouns. You should always capitalize people's name. For example, my favorite author is Jane Austen. Have you met my dog Boomer? Names are proper nouns. The names of cities, countries, companies, religions, and political parties are also proper nouns, so you should capitalize them too. Example, we experienced some beautiful Southern California weather last fall when we attended a Catholic wedding in San Diego. You should also capitalize words like mom and grandpa when they are used as a form of address. Example, just wait until mom sees this. Don't capitalize after a colon. Example, I have one true patient. Combat racing. There are a couple of common exceptions. One is when the word following the colon is a proper noun. Example, there is only one place I want to visit in New York City. The other exception is when the words following the colon form one or more complete sentence. For example, Maggie wears a brimmed cap at all times. Of these two reasons, strong light after gives her a headache. She also likes the way it looks. Capitalize the first word of a quote. Capitalize the first word of a quote when the quote is complete sentence. Example, Mario asked, "What is everyone doing this weekend?" Capitalize the first word of partial quotes. Example, Gretchen said she was way too busy to join the gym. Capitalize days, months, and holidays, but not seasons. The names of days, months, and holidays are proper nouns, so you should capitalize them. Example, I hate Mondays. Tom's birthday is in June. The names of seasons, however, are not proper nouns, so there is no need to capitalize them. Example, I hate winter. Having a summer holiday in the best. Capitalize cities, countries, nationalities, and languages. Example, English is made up of many languages, including Latin, German, and French. My mother is British and my father is Dutch. The capital of Botswana is Gaborone. Capitalize time periods and events. Specific periods, eras, and historical events that have proper names should be capitalized. Example, most of the World War veterans are now deceased. In the Middle Ages, poor hygiene was partly responsible for the spreading of bubonic plague. However, centuries and the numbers before them are not capitalized. Capitalize major words in titles of books, articles, and songs. Capitalize the directions that are names such as north, south, east, and west when used as sections of countries. Example, battles have moved to the southwest. Capitalize the trademarks. Example, Pepsi, Apple, Sony, Starbucks, Toyota. And the last one, capitalize the first word in each line of most poetry.